The following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390. Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Now let's head to the press box. It's the Bulldog pregame show
With the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
Well, good evening and welcome to Sioux Falls and Sioux Falls Lutheran School here on AM 1390 KJAM. Those of you joining us online through our YouTube page at AmazingMadison.com. The Madison Bulldog boys are on the road and seeking desperately so a win. Madison, after a 5-1 start, has dropped 3 games in a row and now sits on the brink of a 500 record after being a little bit dismantled in their last ball game, a 77-57 loss in Del Rapids last Thursday. That came after losses the previous week. Madison, 2 weeks ago today, went down to Vermilion and was lost 68-33. Followed that up with a loss to Flandreau, a 4-point loss, but in a game that, just didn't feel like the Bulldogs had any kind of connectivity late in that one. And then Del Rapids really just out-hustled Madison from the word go in that 20-point win on Thursday. And that really, even more so than the Vermilion game. The Vermilion game was, a very good Vermilion team. There's a lot of factors you could throw into that one. That's always kind of a tough place to play down there. It's a long road trip. It's a very talented team. It's a team that also just made a ton of shots, especially in that second quarter when they outscored the Bulldog. Went on that 40-3 run or whatever that was from the second quarter into the third quarter of that one. But the Del Rapids game was just a Del's team that absolutely outworked the Bulldogs. And they've had a few days to think on that now. And here they come into a game with a Class B school in Sioux Falls Lutheran, a school that has existed since the 70s in some form. I think mostly just started as a preschool. High school sports are, relatively speaking, a new thing here. But this is a school that is certainly increasing its size and enrollment and increasing what it offers in sports as well from when they first started. I mean, I think it was last year they got their first football win, and then suddenly this year they looked like a team that could maybe compete down there. Enrollment-wise, they're still one of the smallest schools in South Dakota, but this is a program that's off to an 8-4 start. They play in a region in 3B that's got some traditional powerhouses in it, like Del Rapids St. Mary, who's a little down this year. You've got a very good Ethan team this year. Bridgewater Emory looks all right. Sanborn Central Woonsocket really good at 9-2. And then Sioux Falls Lutheran there at 8-4 with St. Mary's, with Howard. Talk about another team that's had a lot of success over the years. Coleman Egan, Chester, Flandreau Indian, and Canastota. Those are the 10 teams in Region 3B. 2 of them get advanced to the Sodak 16. And if you're Sioux Falls Lutheran, you're sitting in the 4 spot at an 8-4 record right now and thinking, well, we got as good a chance as anybody to get to a Sodak 16, which I believe would be their first if they were to advance to that this year. They lost to St. Mary's a year ago in the region semis. Meanwhile, as we said, Madison comes in here after 3 consecutive losses. This is their first ever meeting with Sioux Falls Lutheran. Madison and Sioux Falls Lutheran had one common opponent this year, and it is Vermilion. Sioux Falls Lutheran lost 67-34. Madison lost 68-33. So nearly identical scores for these two teams in their losses to Vermilion. The Bulldogs' 5-4 record has actually dropped them in seed points all the way to the bottom of Region 3A, even behind the 2-5 Tri-Valley Mustangs. In seed points, Tri-Valley is a little over a half a point better than Madison right now. It's Del Rapids 5th, Baltic 4th, Garrettson 3rd, Flandreau 2nd, and, of course, the 13-0 number 1 rated West Central Trojans are number 1 in Region 3A. So plenty of work to be done for the Madison boys. Now, they've got a busy schedule here this week. They play Sioux Falls Lutheran here in about 9 minutes. They've got Pipestone area coming to Madison on Thursday. And then on Saturday, it's the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash at the Madison High School and Middle School gyms. And the Bulldog boys will be playing in the middle school gym for that one. They'll be taking on Rapid City Christian Saturday. It's a 2 p.m. start in a game we'll have here on AM 1390. And then you can listen online as well at amazingmadison.com. Watch our video stream online too. Then coming into the month of February next week, matchups with Dubrook, who's a very good team at 9-2. And then Sioux Falls Christian is going to be coming to town on Monday, I believe it's the 9th, but maybe that got rescheduled, not a doubleheader anymore. Yeah. I believe the Madison boys will take on Christian on the 5th and the girls on the 9th. I'll double check on all that because I've seen a couple conflicting schedules, but looks like what it is right now. And then the rest of the season is at McCook Central Montrose. They've got a home matchup with West Central on the 13th. Trips to Canton on Valentine's Day, Dakota Valley on the 20th. And then the Bulldog boys end their season with back-to-back games against the Bulldogs. They take on Millbank in Madison on the 23rd, and then Baltic in Baltic on the 27th. Then it's off to the region for Madison. Now, again, if you're the Bulldogs in Region 3, the region from 2 through 7 to me feels a little wide open. You just want to stay away from having to play that number 1 team in West Central. So that means for the Bulldogs, you've got some work to do here. Need to pick up some wins and some seed points, and they can start right now in taking down an 8-4 Sioux Falls Lutheran team here tonight. We're going to take a timeout on this Edward Jones Investment pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at some other games going on around the area tonight and get you ready for the starting lineups. First, our reminder, our game officials, the law in the court, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, reminding all players, coaches, and fans to show officials the proper support and respect. It's their participation that makes high school sports possible. We'll be back with more from Sioux Falls Lutheran High School next on KJAM.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we're sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrollo Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best AM 1390 KJAM and our Edward Jones Investment pregame show. I'm Matt Gross. Let's take a look at some other games going on tonight in high school basketball. Starting with other boys basketball games in the area this evening. Garrettson is at Flandreau tonight. Castlewood at Coleman Egan. Howard is at Freeman this evening. The Chester boys travel to Canastota. McCook Central Montrose is at Baltic tonight. Also, Dubrook area at Del Rapids St. Mary. Florence Henry is at Arlington this evening. Tri-Valley boys are at Canton. And Oldham Ramona Rutland is at Flandreau Indian School this evening. That's a doubleheader for the ORR girls and boys. In some other girls basketball scores, or girls basketball games tonight, I should say. McCook Central Montrose at Baltic, Dubrook at St. Mary's, all those with double headers. Howard at Freeman, Tri-Valley at Canton. Garrettson is at Esterline Hendricks. Castlewood at Coleman Egan. The Smith girls are at Sioux Valley tonight. We are just about ready to get underway. Madison boys, freshman and JV teams, both already victorious here tonight. And both winning pretty handily. Both those games were running clocks in the third quarter. And so the C team and the JV cruised to victories here tonight. And now we'll see what the Madison boys at 5-4 can do against the Sioux Falls Lutheran boys at 8-4. First matchup ever for these two teams. We're going to take another timeout here on our Edward Jones Investment pregame show. When we come back, it's a look at the starting lineups and tip-off of this game between the Bulldogs and the Eagles. That is next on Dakota's Best and AmazingMadison.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window, we are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Bulldog fans, are you ready to level up your fitness? Anytime Fitness has a brand new home at 112 North Egan Avenue with 24/7 access, upgraded equipment, coaching support, and a community that pushes you to be your best. It's a perfect place for Bulldog athletes, students, and fans to train. Whether you're chasing PRs or just starting your fitness journey, we're here to help you stay strong all season long. Stop in for a tour or message us to join the pack. Anytime Fitness, proud to support our Bulldog community.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back here to Sioux Falls Lutheran High School and Madison Bulldog basketball against the Sioux Falls Lutheran Eagles. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. We'll start with the home team. Sioux Falls Lutheran 8-4 on the season. Starting tonight at the guards will be Rowan Becker, a 6'1 sophomore junior, number 3, along with Braden Willie, a 5'10 junior, number 5. Also at a guard is Sam Borg, a 6'2 senior, number 15. The forwards are Owen Gilster, a 6'1 sophomore, number 32, and Cade Matthews, a 6'3 sophomore, number 1. Kent Becker is the head coach for the Eagles. Christopher Buckmiller and Nathan Gilster are the assistants. For the Madison Bulldogs, starting tonight at the guards is Shane Veenhoff, the 5'11 senior, number 4, along with Ethan Sims, 5'7 junior, number 14. The forwards, Henry Veenhoff, 6'3 sophomore, number 24, and Miles Schneider, a 6'3 senior, number 1. The center is Nolan Nielsen, a 6'7 sophomore, number 23. For the Madison boys, 5-4 on the season with Chad White at the helm. Jared Yonke and Preston Nordling are the assistants. And again, they both picked up pretty sizable wins here earlier today as Madison JV and C teams both won. And both of them put the games into running clocks midway through the third quarter. Bulldogs trying to snap a 3-game losing streak here tonight against the Chargers. They'll need to keep an eye on Sam Borg, the 6'2 senior. He's had some big games this season, including 28 against Elk Point Jefferson earlier this year. Players that'll come off the bench, Drew Knobloch, a 5'10 freshman. He had that near half-court game winner against Centerville earlier this year. A buzzer-beating three-pointer from just beyond the half-court line for the freshman to send them to a road win over Centerville a couple of weeks ago. Bulldogs, as is usual, are going to have a height advantage. Nielsen at 6'7", Miles Schneider and Henry Veenhoff both at 6'3". Fisher coming off the bench at 6'4". The question for Madison is, can they keep up? It's been a problem in the losses here, is letting teams run out fast break points. Del Rapids went back and looked, and I counted 18 fast break points that Del's got in that win last week. Nielsen controls the tip into the hands of Miles Snyder, and this game is underway. Bulldogs with the basketball. Eagles matching up man-to-man. Lob goes down to the post for Nielsen, and it's knocked away by Gilster and then saved from going out of bounds. He throws it off the leg of Nielsen, and it is an early turnover for the Bulldogs here. Just seconds into the contest. Rowan Becker brings this into the front court. Ball swung over. Now into the corner to Matthews. Back over right side now to Becker. Becker Matthews in the corner on the far side. Henry on him as he makes his way to the free throw line. Stops in a double team from Schneider and goes back out to the wing. And Sioux Falls Lutheran will reset. Here's Borg looking to drive. Can't get around his man. Back into the hands of Becker. Becker can't get by Wienhoff. Fades away from 15. Shot no good. Nielsen has the rebound for Madison. Pushes it ahead to Shane. He'll slow up, wait for everyone else to gather. Now throw into the corner. Pump fake by Henry. Had the early three-point game going last time out against Dells. Here he pump fakes. He drives to about 10 feet. Fades it away and a little baby jumper. And he gives the first 2 points of the game to Madison. 2-0 Bulldogs here in the early going. As Wiley leaves it off, here's a wide open layup, a run for Gilster. 2 Bulldogs with their back to the basket, and he gets an easy 2. And now the Eagles set up with full court pressure. Bulldogs beat it across the timeline with a lob to their center, Nielsen. Henry's going to pull up for a 3. Can't get it to drop. Nielsen fighting for the rebound. Rips it away once. Can't save it twice. It's going out of bounds. Last touch by Nielsen. It was saved again from going out by Sam Borg. And throwing off the legs of Nolan. So back to the Chargers now as Becker sprints into the front court with Wienhoff right on his hip pocket. Works it over to the wing now. Mathis trying to get by Henry. Nothing doing there. Handoff back into the corner now. 3-point shot up. No good. Off the hands of Becker. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Ahead Shane quickly finds Schneider. Miles on the drive. Off the window. Too strong. And the Eagles have the rebound. Still deadlocked at 2 here in the early going. Couple of minutes gone by. And we're going to get a reach-in foul on Nielsen. Got a little handsy with Gilster there. And the first foul of the ball game goes on the Madison sophomore center, Nolan Nielsen. Matthews will trigger the inbound into the hands of Becker here, who has been trying to find his way around Shane Wienhoff. Goes around a screen, but a hard hedge by Nolan has him retreat. Hands it back off to Matthews now. He drives, gets inside, puts it up. No, Nielsen might have got a piece of that. Good job by Henry not fouling, by the way. Now Henry coming the other way, throws the corner for Sims. Sims knifes through traffic, puts it up off the glass with the left hand. And the Bulldogs are back out in front by 2, 4-2 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Matthews gets it away to Becker, top of the key. Now to the free throw line, it's Gilster with it. Gilster got fouled as he tried to drive to the left. If that's on Nolan, it would be his second, but I think they got Miles instead. Yep, Schneider picks it up. His first, team second. Nielsen checking out as Nolan Fisher, the 6'4 sophomore, in here for the Bulldogs. Bounce pass goes right into the block, and a hand back off to Matthews now. Becker wants it. Shane poked it away for a moment. Becker's going to recover, though, around a screen. Pulls up, pump fakes on a 3. Swings it over to Wiley. He'll launch on the 3. In and out, no good. Henry taps the rebound to himself. Outlets ahead to Schneider. Wienhoff took it away from Schneider. Shane inside. Awkward, tough shot. Out of bounds. Bulldogs catch a break there. As they'll keep the possession here. Low scoring start. 4-2 Madison. 4:41 remaining first quarter. Henry to trigger the inbound. Bounces it into Fisher in the corner. Wanted to go back to Henry, being double teamed there. Bulldogs swinging around top of the key now. Sims will run the point. Ball batted out of bounds by Becker. Stays here with Madison. .20 on the shot clock here for the Bulldogs. Shane, finds a cutter inside at Sims. Sims backs his man to the middle, hands it off to cutting Schneider, too strong off the window, and a rebound comes out to the Eagles. They've got numbers the other way, but Sims comes in from behind and takes it away. Ethan now pulls up, flips into the corner. Shane will launch on a 3, and it's good. Right corner triple from Shane Wienhoff. First 3 of the ball game for either team. Halfway through the opening quarter, and the Bulldogs have gone up by 5. It's 7-2. On the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Pass into the corner into the hands of Wiley now. Leaves it off for Gilster. Gilster poked away for a moment, got it back. Top of the key for Matthews now. Here's Becker. Shane on him. Becker drives. And we're going to get a whistle. I thought Shane poked it free. But a foul coming on Madison. It'll be Veenhoff's first. And the third on Madison. As into the game come seniors Brody Cummins and Kason Crabtree. Off the bench, Schneider and Sims will check out, and Sioux Falls Lutheran will take a timeout. 3:41 to go here in the opening quarter. It's a 7-2 Madison lead. Timeout on the floor. We pause as well on KJAM at AmazingMadison.com.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Back after the Eagles timeout. Sioux Falls Lutheran basketball underneath their own basket here as Cade Matthews will trigger the inbound. Substitution, Drew Knobloch, the freshman, came in during that timeout. Tough pass in for Rowan Becker, but he catches it through traffic, goes up and under Brody, and puts it in for two. Eagles set up for their full court press again. Into the corner, here's Brody. Brody swings it out, looking for Crabtree, knocked free, but Madison is going to recover. Shane Veenhoff there to grab it. Bulldogs reset with 20 on the shot clock. Here's Cummins off the wing on the left side. Chargers man-to-man, and they're really extending the Bulldogs out. Here's Brody on a cut inside. Has to jump over the defender and Knobloch that had fallen down, and Brody lays it in off the window for two. And a 9-4 Bulldog lead. Top of the key, Matthews trying to power his way in, and he walked with it. Henry held his ground that time. As Nielsen coming back in along with Sims here for the Bulldogs. Shane Veenhoff checking out. Somebody else has to come out here. There's 6 players on the floor for Madison. So there's 6 on the floor for the Bulldogs. Yeah, it's got to be Henry. There we go. Nobody wanted to come off. I don't blame them. 6 on 5. We can get some buckets that way. 2:58 to go here in the first quarter. Eagles again set up for the full court press. Cummins feeds it to Crabtree. Crabtree lets everyone catch up, gives it back to Brody now. Here's Kaysen off the wing. Top of the key finds Fisher. Fisher, one dribble inside the paint, then kicks it back out. Madison 13 on the shot clock now. Trying to go down into the post. They've got a mismatch, but I think Sims stepped out of bounds. He did. They worked through a screen that time and got Fisher switched on Abed Moeller, who's 5'10". They had him in the block. And Sims just stepped on the sideline to give it to the Eagles here with 2:30 to go in the first quarter. It's a 9-4 Madison lead. Eagles working around right side. Here's Becker on the drive. Becker stops, fades from 10 feet, knocks it through. Back-to-back buckets for Rowan Becker, and the Bulldog lead is down to 3. Brody looking for help, throws it across the timeline. It's going to be taken away, but out of bounds. It was Gilster that had it for a moment. Fisher's coming out. Henry Veenhoff back in for the Bulldogs here. Madison back with the ball and a 3-point lead. As Sims bounce pass inside. Henry, tough catch, can't finish though with a double team. And the rebound comes out to Rowan Becker. Becker spins his way to the elbow, lost it for a moment, got it back. Saved from going over and back that time by Borg. Becker wanting to drive. Nielsen pokes it away. Crabtree picks it up now for the Bulldogs. Quick pass ahead to Henry. Veenhoff gets inside, right-handed floater is up and good. 4 points for Veenhoff. And an 11-6 lead now for Madison. 3-pointer in transition. Off the mark by Knobloch. And we got a loose ball foul on the Eagles. So go against Sam Borg. That is his first, and the first on Sioux Falls Lutheran tonight. Shane Veenhoff back in here for the Bulldogs as Cummins goes to the bench with 1:25 to go in the opening quarter. Madison up by 5. Sims off the wing. Crabtree comes through top of the key. Sims on a cut. They free up Henry Veenhoff for a three straight away. Off the back of the iron, no good. The rebound going out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. Off the hands of Sam Borg, I believe. Or no. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to say that's Eagles basketball. Coach White looking for an explanation. Sioux Falls Lutheran gets it back here with a 1:05 to go in the first. Becker. And now we've got a whistle away. I think, did Coach White just win this argument? Nope. Never mind. I thought for a... Okay, so an inadvertent whistle. And somehow that became a jump ball. Well, whatever. Eagles have it still. Knobloch with the ball. Right side for Matthews. Matthews goes behind his back, trying to spin his way on Nielsen. Kicks it back out beyond the arc. Here's a drive by Wiley. Puts it up off the window. Can't get it to go. And Nolan's got the rebound for the Bulldogs, who push tempo into the front court. Shane driving baseline. Gets through traffic. Goes up. Gets fouled from behind by Becker. And two shots coming up. Shane Veenhoff from the line here for the Bulldogs with 43.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shane trying to extend a 5-point Madison lead. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw on the way, drops through for Shane. He had some trouble from the line a few weeks ago. Had about a 2-3 game stretch where he was just couldn't get a free throw to drop, it didn't seem. It's been pretty solid the last couple now. Matthews gave it up outside to Wiley. Here's Becker with it between the circles. 7-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Drive by Becker, and a foul is going to be called on Nielsen, I believe. And that would be the second on Nolan, and it is. So Nielsen picks up his second. That'll get Fisher up off the bench quickly. And it's two shots coming up for Rowan Becker here for the Eagles. The Eagles. Abbott Moeller checking back in now for Sioux Falls Lutheran. First free throw is off the mark. So Madison now with Fisher, Crabtree, Schneider back in. Henry and Shane Veenhoff. Free throw is up and no good. An offensive rebound, though. Sioux Falls Lutheran blocked out of bounds off the hands of Gilster. It was blocked by Henry. And Madison will get it back here. 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs leading 13-6 in the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Shane sprints around two defenders. Fakes it to the corner now. Gives it to Schneider. Gets it back between the circles. And will look to run perhaps the rest of this clock. Schneider at the top of the key. Inside it goes for Henry. Poked away from behind. Ball's free. Eagles are going to pick it up. They got a man down low, but Shane snipes in. He'll grab it. Launches one at the buzzer. No good. And the first quarter comes to an end. One down here in Sioux Falls. It's the Bulldogs 13 and the Eagles 6. And we're back after a break on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities. A slow start for both teams in that opening quarter, but the tempo picked up at about the 3-minute mark. Madison with a 13-6 lead here after one quarter in Sioux Falls for the first ever meeting between the Eagles and the Bulldogs. Shane Veenhoff back into the hands of Henry on the floor with Fisher, Crabtree, and Schneider. Around a screen comes Shane. Shane gets just inside the free throw line, kicks it out for Crabtree. Hard closeout by Moeller. Kaysen couldn't get a shot up. Now out beyond the wing on the right side. Top of the key, Fisher with it. Henry posting up down low. Comes off the block to get the ball. Double team comes. Spins away, but into another one. Shot no good. Fisher a rebound, and he got fouled. And 2 shots coming up from the line here for Nolan Fisher for the Bulldogs. The sophomore looking for his first points of the ball game, and the free throw is straight through. 8-point advantage now for Madison. One more on the way, and easy 2 points for Fisher. 15-6. Madison on top. Matthews with it. Schneider on the defense of him. Becker now with it again. Shane follows him around a screen. Backs up to Becker. Launches on a 3 and drops it through. 3 more for Becker. As the Bulldogs going to turn it over on the other end. Miles had it taken away. Here's a sprint by Abbott. Gets it to Becker. Becker got fouled before the shot. And it will be Eagles basketball on the baseline here. Foul was on Shane, and that is Shane's second foul. So he comes out. Brody Cummins in for the Bulldogs. First foul on Madison in the second quarter. Inbounds goes into the corner. Here's Borg with it. Steps back. Now bounces it down low. It's taken away by Schneider. Miles picks up his dribble. Needs some help. Finds Henry across the timeline. Veenhoff dribbles to his left. Now attacks. Goes up off the window with the left hand. No, he left it short, but he got fouled. And 2 more free throws coming up here for the Bulldogs, who are 4 of 4 from the line so far. And have a 6-point lead on the Farmers Hank Center scoreboard, 15-9. Henry with 4 points tonight, make it 5 as the first free throw drops through. One more on the way for the sophomore forward, and he buries that one. 6 of 6 start for Madison from the line. And their lead is up to 8 now, 17-9. Matthews over the right side to Becker. Becker has Brody on him now. Cummins trying to stray in front. Becker runs into a double team, kicks it outside. Borg steps to his right, launches on a 3 and knocks it down. 3 for Sam Borg. Long pass ahead. Brody Cummins now. Cummins walked with it. He thought he held his pivot foot. Official right there on the baseline to make the call, though. And it's 17-12 now after that Sam Borg 3 ball. Cummins nearly took it away from Becker. Matthews now around the screen. Schneider staying right with him, trying to spin his way into the paint. Has to stop, kick it back outside. Borg now faces up on Henry, picks up his dribble, fires to the corner. Matthews. Switch on Fisher now. Nolan takes it right away from him and then launches it ahead, finds Brody in stride. Too strong off the window and rebounded by the Eagles. Here's the other way, Moeller with it. Moeller top of the key for Becker. Back to Moeller in the corner. He'll try a 3. Got it. 3 in a row from downtown for Sioux Falls Lutheran. And it's a 2-point game, 17-15. Henry almost threw it away. Brody into the corner. Crabtree will launch in a 3. Never set his feet. It's off the mark. And the rebound to Gilster for the Eagles. Quickly ahead. Moeller has his 3 blocked by Henry. Rebounded by Schneider. Saves it from going out. He got it back into the hands of Veenhoff. Henry driving into the paint with the left hand off the window. Cannot finish. Cummins tried to keep it alive, but it's rebounded by Moeller for the Eagles. Pass ahead. Becker for the lead. Got it. Becker with the triple. He's got 10. And it's a 1-point lead for the Eagles, 18-17. They've scored 9 in a row now. Henry over to Nolan Fisher on the wing. Schneider down to the post, got turned aside. Bulldogs offense just doesn't have any juice right now. Henry looks to attack and lost it going up, got fouled. And that'll reset the shot clock that had gotten down to 8. Shane Veenhoff coming back in along with Nolan Nielsen and Ethan Sims. Shane and Nolan each have 2 personal fouls as they check back in with 4:31 remaining here in the second quarter. But I don't know that Coach White could wait much longer after a 9-0 run to get 3 starters back into the game. Shane trying to get the ball over to Sims, now does. Nearly an over and back, though, in the process. Sims over to Nielsen. Finds Shane now. Shane has an opening, drives towards the lane. A tough reverse shot, has no chance. Rebounded by the Eagles. Ahead, here's Borg. Borg feeds top of the key to Matthews. Now into the hands of Knobloch. The freshman on the drive runs into Nielsen. Nielsen blocks the shot. Henry has the rebound. Outlets ahead to Shane. Shane goes up through contact off the window. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Veenhoff with a chance to end the run now here as he heads to the line for the second time. First free throw up and good. 6 in the game for Shane. And we are tied at 18. Braden Wiley checking back in here for the Eagles. One more Shane Veenhoff free throw up, and that one will rattle through as well. No announcers, Jink. Bulldogs are a perfect 8 of 8 from the line. A little over halfway through this second quarter now. 1-point Madison lead, 19-18. Into the corner, Matthews. Matthews comes to the free throw line, kicks it out. Now corner left side. It's going to be Knobloch launching on a 3 and hitting. Knobloch with the triple. 5th three-pointer of the second quarter for the Eagles. Shane steps back. Top of the key now, it's Henry. Henry drives his way to the block. He spins. He fires from 10 feet. No. Rebound tapped into the hands of Cade Matthews. Now ahead for Borg. Borg guarded by Sims. Borg's trying to take him right down into the block. Let's see if they recognize. Here's a drive instead. And a ball stripped out of the hands of Matthews. Taken away by Miles Schneider. Schneider looking to go all the way through contact. He'll get fouled. And 2 free throws coming up for the Bulldogs senior Miles Schneider. Madison shooting a lot of free throws, and the Eagles making a lot of threes. And between that, Madison needs 2 more free throws here to tie this one back up with under 3 to play in the second quarter. First Schneider free throw is up, and Miles is in the scorebook with his first points of the night. Brody Cummins in for Madison as Henry gets a breather here. Foul, by the way, was on Gilster, his second, team's 5th. Second free throw by Schneider drops through, and that is 10 of 10. You know, the Knights of Columbus free throw contest was this past weekend in Madison. Maybe the guys got warmed up for it. There's a throw-in-away basketball by the Eagles. And back to the Bulldogs now with 2:46 to go here in the first half. Shane Veenhoff into the front court, over to Sims. Right side now, Brody. Back top of the key. Round to the left. Bulldogs. Quick ball movement, looking for the attack. Here's Sims on her pass. Tried to wrap it around, and Nolan never got to him. Taken away by Gilster for the Eagles. Ahead Matthews now. Into the corner. Becker with it. Becker to Gilster now as he looks to work on Nielsen. Didn't really seem to want any of that. Gives it up to Matthews. Spinning his way to the paint and then kicks back out. Here's the freshman, or Wiley rather, the junior. Bounce pass inside, loose on the floor, eventually picked up by Nielsen. And a timeout taken by Madison. 1:58 to play here, second quarter. It is all tied up at 21 apiece in Sioux Falls between the Bulldogs and the Eagles. Back in a moment on KJAM.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volca. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls Lutheran High School, the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. Tied at 21 apiece are the Bulldogs and the Eagles. Here on a chilly Tuesday night. Madison knocking down free throws to stay in this one. Sims, top of the key, feeds off for Shane now. Again, this Eagles defense, they play tough man-to-man well beyond the arc, and Madison's got to be super crisp in their passes. Here's Sims looking for a way to get inside. Puts it up off the window and connects. Quick first step by Ethan. Second bucket for Sims tonight. And it's a 2-point Madison lead again. Becker trying to get inside on Shane. Fades from 10, missed everything. Rebounded by Brody. Cummins scanning the field as he comes into the front court, but can't find an outlet. Gets into the corner. Sims, how about a 3-ball? No good. And the rebound into the hands of Wiley now for the Eagles. Slows up as he comes across the timeline. Hands it off to the point guard, Becker now. Becker rifles a pass right side. Wiley looking to drive. Gets into the paint. Nielsen altered the shot, and Schneider has the rebound. Out to Shane. Under a minute to go. Shane. Sims now between the circles against a Sioux Falls Christian zone. Both of them pump faking on the threes and then just sneaking up a little bit. Now Shane attacks. Got around everybody. Lays it in for 2 more. Shane Vinoff, good explosion. And it's back to a 4-point Madison lead now, 25-21. Only a split-second difference here between the shot clock and the end of the first half. 23 seconds remaining as Matthews gives a bump and now passes it away to Becker. Picked up by Shane. Borg really battling down there. He's got Sims on him in the post, and Ethan is not letting him get down to the block. 9 seconds now. Matthews back to Becker with 7. Becker around a screen, pulls up for a 3, hand at his face, in and out, no good. Rebound Sims, who then got clothesline from behind by Borg, and that with 0.3 seconds to go is going to walk us down to the other side, and Ethan Sims is going to get to shoot 2 free throws here before the end of the half. On a foul, second foul by Sam Borg. So Sims at 5'7", battling with the 6'2" Borg. And Borg fouls him looking for a rebound with 0.3 to go here before halftime. 4 points in this first half for Ethan Sims. First free throw is up and good. (26-21) now, Bulldogs. One more Sims free throw on the way. And that one is the first Bulldog miss of the first half as the first half comes to an end. But Madison led by as many as 8. Then came back from a 4-point deficit to take a 5-point lead here at halftime, 26-21. We're going to take a timeout because the Prostrollo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show is coming your way next on KJAM.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrollo Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrollo Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Improve your oral health by visiting Madison Family Dental. At Madison Family Dental, they help improve smiles of their patients by offering many dental services, including general and kids dentistry, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, and implant dentistry. Whether it's for a checkup, teeth cleaning, crowns, fillings, root canal, wisdom teeth extraction, dentures, implants, or teeth whitening, Madison Family Dental can help. Schedule an appointment today by calling 256-2670 or visit MadisonFamDental.com.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here to Sioux Falls Lutheran High School as the Madison Bulldogs have a 26-22 lead over the Eagles here at halftime. Back and forth game. Madison again built up an 8-point advantage before the Eagles went on a 9-0 run, burying three-pointer after three-pointer in the second quarter. Went up by as many as 4. The Bulldogs come back and lead it by 5 here at the break. Leading scorer in the ball game is Rowan Becker, 10 points in the first half. He had 2 of the 5 three-pointers hit by the Eagles in that second quarter. Abbott Moeller finished that first half with 3 points. Drew Knobloch with 3, Sam Borg with 3, and Owen Gilster with 2 for the Eagles. Madison as a team goes 11 of 12 from the free throw line. Shane Veenhoff leads the way for the Bulldogs with 9 points in the first half. 6 for Henry Veenhoff. Ethan Sims had 5, 2 apiece from Miles Schneider, Brody Cummins, and Nolan Fisher for the Bulldog boys. Has a little rubber duck toss going on here today at Sioux Falls Lutheran, and boy, a few people got real close to that bullseye. Nice little fundraiser here. It's always one of my favorite ones when schools do this. So the Bulldogs, again, trying to snap a 3-game losing streak here. 5-4 on the season. And the Eagles are 8-4 on the year. Both teams have there's one common opponent the entire season, and that was Vermilion. Both teams already played Vermilion and lost by almost identical scores, 67-34 and 68-33. So if you're just going by that, on how they might play against each other. Well, so far so good, because it's been a pretty evenly matched first half. The good thing for Madison, I think, here in the first half, what did we talk about during our pregame show that they had trouble with Dells? That was getting out and matching the tempo and the energy that Dells wanted to play with. Well, Madison hasn't really given up fast break buckets today. In fact, just the opposite. They've been the team that has been kind of pushing a little bit, haven't given in defensively. They've had some turnover issues, forcing a few passes or having a few of those, as we've seen kind of all year, just those, kind of lackadaisical passes well beyond the arc that it just seems like Madison doesn't expect teams to defend, and then they do and get takeaways on it. But other than that, I think I've been pretty impressed with the defense Madison has played. Sioux Falls Christian, yeah, they hit some threes. You're going to get some open looks at times, and you're going to hit, 5 of 5 or 3-point range every once in a while, which is what the Eagles did in that second quarter. But still a Madison team that has matched the compete level needed so far in this game, and that hasn't been the case over the past 2 weeks. 26-21, Bulldogs on top here at halftime. It's a Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show brought to you by Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall in Madison, where they have the vehicle for you, whether you're looking for a brand new vehicle to own or to lease. If the cold snap over the last week has taught you that, it is time for something new, stop in and talk to Prostrolo's in Madison today. Madison boys with a 5-point lead, 26-21, here at halftime. More coming up from Sioux Falls Lutheran High School next on KJAM.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Back here in Sioux Falls, halftime score, Bulldogs 26, Sioux Falls Lutheran 21. Also tonight, boys basketball. It is in the third quarter between McCook Central Montrose and Baltic, all tied at 29 tonight. Garrettson has a 2-point lead on Flandreau late into the second quarter in their matchup. And Chester boys are leading Canastota 28-15. That one still in the second quarter. Freeman on top of Howard, 27-6, as they get ready to start the second quarter there as well tonight. Girls basketball final in overtime. Del Rapids St. Mary girls beat Dubrook 52-43. Freeman beat the Howard girls 62-31 tonight. Arlington 54-27 over Florence Henry. The ORR girls beat Flandreau Indian School 58-50 tonight. McCook Central Montrose beat Baltic 44-34 in girls basketball. Tri-Valley girls over Canton 55-39. And at halftime, Del Rapids Public girls lead Mount Vernon Plankington 35-13. Just about ready to go here in Sioux Falls between the Bulldogs and the Eagles. And it is Madison with the basketball and a 5-point lead as we get back underway, start of the third quarter. Here's Shane Veenhoff over the right side to Schneider. Back to Shane now, top of the key. He'll launch on a three off the back of the iron nose. Shane flies in, or Schneider did, tried to save the ball, and he knocks it away. Nielsen then throws it off the leg of Gilster, keeping the possession here for the Bulldogs. Schneider working against this 2-3 zone. Skip pass finds Sims in the corner on the far side. Takes one dribble in the arc, then feeds it inside for Shane. Shane hangs in the air and connects. Two more for Shane. That's a 28-21 Bulldog lead. As Becker drives to the left side, powering his way on Shane. Double team comes. He feeds it across the lane to Wiley, who had an open layup but couldn't hit. Rebound comes away to the Bulldogs. Bounce pass inside, then taken away by Becker off the turnover from Henry. Becker the other way, left side Mathis, back to Becker, launches on a three, short, out of bounds. Bulldog basketball. One minute gone by here in the third quarter. Madison with a 7-point lead. Bounce pass inside. Henry goes up, too strong and rolls out. Ball rebound knocked away by Nielsen. Boy, they got it to the middle that time. Henry got a decent look at it, but if he had seen the cut, Nolan was underneath the basket with nobody around him, just sitting in the dunker spot waiting to throw one down. See if Madison can catch that next time down the floor. Mathis leaves it off for Becker. Becker got inside, puts it up over Nolan, can't connect. Rebound out of bounds off of the hands of Gilster. And to the Bulldogs here. Madison. Shane running things to the top of the key. Henry went inside now. Coming back towards the free throw line again. That's where they want to get it here against this zone. They lob it in. Ball knocked away. Comes right to Nolan. Nielsen goes right up and finishes at the rim for two. First two of the ball game for Nolan Nielsen. A little fortuitous on the bounce that time, but the Bulldogs extend the lead back to 9. Now 30-21. Hand off to Matthews. Matthews looking to drive. Gets cut off by Henry. Kicks it back outside for Wiley. And the Eagles reset. Left side Wiley. Picks up his dribble in the corner, looking to get it around the hands of Schneider. Now finds Borg. Borg with 10 to shoot. Battling his way on Sims. Puts it up. Rejected by Nielsen and rebounded by Shane. Veenhoff coming the other way. Drives in into 1-on-3. Wild shot is up off the mark. No, Nielsen's going to commit a foul coming in to try to get a rebound. It'll be the third on Nolan Nielsen. First foul on the Bulldogs. Here in the third quarter, Nielsen, though, picks up his third, and so Fisher comes in to replace him. Becker into the front court. Madison staying man-to-man here. They go down into the post. Gilster trying to get around Fisher. Oh, Fisher's going to get called for a blocking foul. Two guys battling pretty good down there. First on Nolan, and that's now already, though, the third foul on the Bulldogs. And then we're going to get an offensive foul inside, a push-off by Borg. They were trying to get a lob to him under the basket. Borg picks up his third. And so he'll check out. Drew Knobloch and Abbott Moeller coming back in here for the Eagles. 9-point Madison game, looking for their first double-digit lead of the night. They can get a bucket here. Henry and Shame playing a little catch around the arc. Skip pass over to Henry. Oh, has him down to the post. Just there you go. Get it to Nolan. Outside Henry, three-point shot. Good. Yep. Just get it to the post. Your wings are going to open up. Henry made the right pass. Fisher rewards him with the three, and Madison goes up 33-21. Here's Becker on the crossover. Now sets a screen for Mathis. Into the elbow, Gilster, outside three-point shot off the mark by Becker. Henry in the air, grabs the rebound for Madison. The defender on his hip, he comes into the front court, skips one to the corner. Little dribble and a shot from three is up and good by Ethan Sims. And a timeout taken by the Eagles. Great start for the Bulldogs here in the third quarter. They're up 36-21. On the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, and we're back after a break on KJAM.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth here. Sioux Falls Lutheran High School. The Bulldogs lead the Eagles 36-21. Nearing the halfway mark of the third quarter. Inside Gilster with a good stretch of the pivot foot that time. Got his right arm up and underneath of Kaysen Crabtree. Crabtree picks up the foul. First on Kaysen. Free throw is up and off the mark by Gilster. No good. Just the third free throw attempt by the Eagles tonight. They missed on all three. As Gilter knocks down the second one. And 36-22, Bulldogs quickly into the front court, nearly threw it away. Schneider, though, is able to corral it, get it back to Ethan. Sims picks up his dribble, needs some help. Finds Schneider. Miles to the top of the key to Crabtree. Bulldogs a little out of sorts here. Shane's going to come grab the basketball with 14 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Miles. Jabstead right, comes back to the left. Bounces it inside for Henry. Spins off the glass, too strong, and the rebound to Becker for the Eagles. Pass ahead, Matthews. Matthews throws it down low, knocked away by Schneider out of bounds. Broke up what could have been an easy bucket for Abbott Moeller. Borg coming back into the game now for the Eagles with 3:40 to go here, third quarter. Madison up 36-22 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, a 14-point Bulldog lead. Inbounds pass comes to Borg. Borg now between the circles. Moeller right side quickly. Knobloch. Good ball movement beyond the arc, but the Bulldogs staying with him here in the man-to-man. Down low, Borg works on Sims. Schneider comes in. Help defense. Got the whistle. And Borg is going to the line to shoot a pair here as the foul is going to be on Miles Schneider. He'll pick up his second personal foul. And that is, well, I think the sixth foul on Madison already in this third quarter. That still has 3:30 remaining. 2 free throws here, Sam Borg. The first one good. 4 in the game for Sam Borg. Shane Veenhoff out. Cummins checks in for Madison. Borg, second free throw, drops through as well. And it's a 12-point Bulldog lead, 36-24 here. 3:25 to go, third quarter. Henry, a tough pass inside. Fortunately, it goes off somebody's shoulder and into the hands of Sims. Henry sees this chance, gets inside. Little jump hook is up and good with the right hand from about 8 feet out. And it's 38-24, 2 more for Henry. 3-point shot off the mark, no good. Crabtree rebounds, outlets ahead to the sophomore, Veenhoff. Veenhoff to the free throw line, lost the ball, got it back. Gives it to Schneider in the corner. Schneider, baseline drive, goes up, got fouled. That's been there against this zone. You can get it to the wing. If there's nobody then on the block on that side, wherever you're at, you can get a straight line drive to the basket. Schneider, the perfect guy to do it. He gets fouled. And they're not going to give him shots on that one? Hello. Schneider coming out. Fisher back in for the Bulldogs. And Sims will trigger the inbound. Foul was the 4th on Borg, so he's back to the bench. Inbounds pass right to Fisher. Fisher, offensive foul. I think he was surprised he got it and then surprised he was kind of as open as he was. It took him a second to realize, okay, I can just make my move and go up here. And then he tried to create a little bit too much space, picks up his second foul. And the Eagles get it on the turnover. Bulldogs up, though, by 14, 38-24 here. 2:35 to play in the third quarter. Matthews driving inside, stops, spins again, kicks it outside to Abbott Moeller. Moeller on the drive, pass through the paint to Matthews. He'll launch on a 3, got it. 3-point shot up and good again for the Eagles. Bulldogs back the other way quickly. Henry off the window for 2. 40-27 Madison. 2:10 to go here in the third. Moeller outside for Becker. Becker driving on Brody, hangs in the air, shot short. Brody had the ball tapped off his hand and out of bounds. He thought he was fouled by Gilster. Stays here with the Eagles. Sims checking out. Shane Veenhoff back in for Madison. Matthews will trigger the inbounds. Bounces it into Becker. Becker lost it out of bounds. It was last touched by Shane. And so the Eagles here, 34 on the shot clock. Second came off of theirs all. Another bounce pass into Becker. Becker. And we've got a foul down low. I think Shane thought there was some elbows coming from Becker that time, and then Shane went back and threw one himself, and of course it's always the second guy, right? Shane picks up his third. Becker goes to the line, shooting a bonus now for Sioux Falls Lutheran. Front end of the free throws, no good. Minute 55 to go here in the third quarter. Madison led by 5 at halftime, and now leads by 13. One more Rowan Becker free throw. That one drops through. 12-point lead again, 40-28. Pass inside, nice look. Oh, Henry just missed it a little bit short. And the rebound comes out to Moeller for the Eagles. Moeller kicks back behind him to a trailing Knobloch for 3, and he got it. Knobloch's 3 makes it a 9-point game now. 1:37 to play in the third. Shane picks up his dribble, hands it off to Henry. Henry into the paint. And we got a foul on the Eagles. It's going to be the third team foul on Sioux Falls Lutheran here in the third. So the Bulldogs will have Shane trigger the pass here on the baseline. Shane into the corner. Fisher open 3, no good. And then the ball batted out but controlled by Sioux Falls Lutheran. Shane almost took it away from Moeller, but Math is there to save it out to Knobloch for another 3, and it's good. Drew Knobloch 3 from downtown tonight. Here's Henry inside, lost the basketball, got it back, taken away then from behind by Moeller. Moeller coming the other way, out for Matthews. Matthews in traffic, feeds it, and it's taken away by Henry. Henry now trying to beat everybody up the floor, left the layup too strong. Brody comes in to contest for the rebound. It's picked up by the Chargers, or by the Eagles rather. Then a long pass Fisher going to knock it away, and it's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Sioux Falls Lutheran on some wild end-to-end basketball here with 46.5 seconds to go in the third. And a timeout just so the fans can catch their breath. 40-34, Bulldogs on top. Eagles are on the comeback. And we're back after a break on KJAM.
Bulldog fans, are you ready to level up your fitness? Anytime Fitness has a brand new home at 112 North Egan Avenue with 24/7 access, upgraded equipment, coaching support, and a community that pushes you to be your best. It's a perfect place for Bulldog athletes, students, and fans to train. Whether you're chasing PRs or just starting your fitness journey, we're here to help you stay strong all season long. Stop in for a tour or message us to join the pack. Anytime Fitness, proud to support our Bulldog community.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Madison Bulldogs had a 14-point lead. Now it's been trimmed down to 6. Shot inside out of the timeout, no good, but the Eagles grab another offensive rebound here. Drew Knobloch, who's got 9 points. Works it around right side, gets it back now top of the key. And I think we've got a bench warning on Sioux Falls Lutheran. I think that was just Coach Becker coming out onto the floor a little bit too much. And that stops it briefly here with 35 seconds to go third quarter. 22 on the shot clock as the Eagles work it inside. Here's Gilster getting around Nielsen, puts it up off the window, rolls off, no good. Schneider rebounds for Madison. Outlets ahead to Shane. Shane sprints into the front court, feeds back behind him now and runs back to reset here. Bulldogs 15 seconds in the third, shot clock off. They'll hold for the final look. Away for Schneider off the wing. Nielsen top of the key. Nielsen almost traveled with it. Fits it to Shane. Shane around a screen. Got inside. Lays it up at the last second and scores. 2 more for Shane. He just turned on the speed and lays it in. And the Bulldogs back out in front by 8 here as we head to the fourth. It's Madison 42, Sioux Falls Lutheran 34. Back in a moment on KJAM.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things, you want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust, real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Ready for the start of the fourth quarter as we welcome you back to Sioux Falls in the MDL broadcast booth. It is the Madison Bulldogs with a 42-34 lead on top of the Eagles on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Back underway here. Start of the fourth quarter. Eagles with the basketball. Rowan Becker picked up by Shane Veenhoff. Eagles look inside. Gilster gets it up in time to avoid the block from Nielsen. 2 more for Owen Gilster. And it's 42-36 now, Bulldogs. Schneider drives, baseline, pump fakes, got his man in the air, puts it off the window, and give him one more. Miles Schneider with a chance for a 3-point play when the Bulldogs really needed it. Foul's going to go on Gilster, his third. Miles' first field goal of the night. He's got 4 points. and cannot complete the three-point play. Nielsen had the rebound for a moment. It goes off his hands and out of bounds, though. Just the second miss at the line for Madison. They were 12 of 11 in the first half and then did not shoot a free throw in the third quarter. 44-36. Bulldogs on top. They go with some full court pressure. Eagles beat it. The pass across the timeline to Knobloch. Now Becker. Becker, top of the key. Three-pointer. Matthews off the line. No good. Rebound pops up into the air. Sims tracks it down as he jumps into the stands. But he stepped out of bounds before he tried to bat it back in play. Everybody okay down there? All right, all good. I mean, if there's a player that you want to have fly into the stands and land in your lap from the ones that are on the floor, take Sims. Inbounds to Sioux Falls Lutheran. They get a fresh 35 to work with. Bounce pass Gilster down to the post. He kicks it back out to Matthews now. Rejects the screen. Drives to the middle. Ran into Schneider. Puts up the shot. Won't go down. Nielsen secures the rebound away from Gilster here for Madison. Henry into the front court. Left side it goes for Sims. Sims around a screen. Got into the paint. Sims scoop shot up off the window. No, but he got his arm underneath Brady Willie there that time. And gets the foul call, and 2 shots coming up for Sims from the line. Trying to push this back to a double-digit lead for the Bulldogs here if he can knock down both free throws with 6:44 remaining in the fourth, and the first free throw is good. Substitution as Borg comes back into the ball game now. He's been in foul trouble most of the night. He's out there with 4 as Sims rattles through the second free throw. And it is a 10-point Madison lead now, 46-36. Pass intercepted by Sims. Full court pressure pays off. Here's Shane. Help coming from behind. Shane goes up, puts it in. They're going to wave it off. Madison got a timeout right before Vinov could put it in. Coach White with a smile on his face as he goes to the huddle. 6:34 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs are up by 10. Back in 30 seconds on KJAM.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Back here in Sioux Falls, Lutheran High School at the MDL broadcast booth. Bulldog basketball on the baseline. Following the timeout, Henry Veenhoff battling his way into the block. Spins to the right hand, goes off the window, too strong. Nielsen, though, a rebound and a putback is up and good. Nolan's had some foul trouble tonight, but he's got 4 points, and that's a big 2 on the offensive rebound. Bulldogs back with full court pressure again here. Forced the turnover last time. Not here, though. The Eagles across the timeline. But Madison lead up to 12. Here's a three-pointer. Good by Knobloch again. The freshman who hit that game winner against Centerville's got 4 from downtown. And it's a 9-point Madison advantage now. Shane stops at the free throw line and looking for somebody. Backdoor cut, it's Henry. Henry spins, fades away from 10 feet, no good. Nielsen just can't secure the rebound. It's out of bounds. He had position that time, just couldn't grab it. And the ball back to the Eagles here. With Madison up 48-39. Still a lot of time. 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Pass right side, catch and shoot 3. Borg is good. 3 more, Sam Borg. And the lead is 6 for the Bulldogs, 48-42. Veenhoff, bounce pass for Sims. Sims. Round a screen, got inside, lost it, out of his hands, taken away by Knobloch. Coming the other way, Knobloch kicks to the corner. Borg chased off the line, now he fires a 3, off balance, no good. Offensive rebound, Gilster, yes. And a timeout by Madison. The lead is suddenly down to 4, 48-44. Timeout Bulldogs. We're back after this on KJAM.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
5:11 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 3 times tonight, the Bulldogs have built up a double-digit lead. The first time, Eagles came back, took a lead of their own. Then they got it down to 2. Now they've got it back to 4 again. 48-44 with just over 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs with the basketball. Shane Veenhoff drives to the free throw line. Fade away from there. Just won't drop. Rebound tapped out into the hands of Matthews. Throws it ahead quickly. Shane intercepts. Saves it into the hands of Henry. Henry Veenhoff coming the other way. Oh, nearly lost it from behind. Crabtree was setting up. He was open, looking for his first 3 of the night. Bulldogs reset to Sims. Now Crabtree in the corner. Goes inside for Nielsen. Ball tipped, but Nolan got it. Goes up with the left hand off window and scores. Let's see some more of that. 6'7" Nolan Nielsen going to the rack. He's got 4 here in the fourth. And the lead back to 6 now. 50-44. Becker between the circles to Matthews here. Crabtree guarding Knobloch, who's been the three-point machine tonight. Ball was knocked out of bounds off of Madison. Stays here with the Eagles. Moeller. Becker now. Oh, pass intended to him, taken away by Shane. Shane trying to beat everybody down the court. Goes up, got fouled. And 2 shots coming up for Shane from the free throw line with 4:11 remaining in the fourth. Matthews is going to pick up his third. And the third foul on the Eagles here in the fourth. 2 shots coming up for Shane Veenhoff from the line. And the first free throw is off the heel of the iron, no good. 13 tonight for Shane. That's his first free throw miss. He had been 4 of 4. Brody Cummins back in as Sims will get a rest here. Second Veenhoff free throw drops through. 14 tonight for the Bulldogs senior. And it's 51-44 Madison. Halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Here's Becker. That's Knobloch on the drive. Now to Becker. Becker fakes a handoff, drives, got to the block. Passes too strong through the arms of Owen Gilster and out of bounds. Turnover on the Eagles. Gives it back to the Bulldogs here with a 7-point lead, 51-44. Some full court pressure coming by Sioux Falls Lutheran here on this inbound. We haven't seen much of this by the Eagles. Not since very early. Bulldogs get it across the timeline. Nielsen, pass tipped and taken away. Gilster has it. Gilster looking to go all the way on Nolan. Cannot connect. Great contest without a foul by Nielsen. Shane with the basketball. Over to Brody now. 3.5 minutes to go with the ball knocked out of bounds by Moeller. Again, these passes by Madison just not crisp. It's been the case all season. Really, 2 seasons, if we're being fair. Inbounds comes to Nielsen. Henry wants it in the post. Lob inside. He's got it. Turns to his left shoulder. Goes in with that right-handed hook shot and drops it through. 2 more. Henry Veenhoff. Lead back up to 9, 53-44 Bulldogs. Hesitation. Knobloch lost it out of bounds. It was poked away from behind, I believe, by Cummins. Sims back in. Brody out. And Schneider coming back in with Henry getting a breather here. 3:18 to go in the fourth. Madison up 53-44 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Eagles inbounds to Becker in the corner. Steps back for a deep 3. No good. Gets his own rebound and got fouled by Shane before he could get a shot up. That'll be the first foul on the Bulldogs here in the fourth quarter. It's the 4th foul on Shane. And I think they're bringing him out. Shane tried to wave off Henry, but Coach White says, that's all right. Let's give you a little break here. 3:11 to play. Still a lot of time. Inbounds pass comes to Borg for three. Catch and shoot is good. Three more, Sam Borg. 53-47. Bulldogs by 6. Henry almost lost it trying to come across the timeline. He was just dribbling it between his legs, and he went off his heel. Sims has it now. Top of the key, looking for Crabtree, but he threw it right to Moeller. Bulldogs are going to be fortunate to save the possession. Here's Sims. Picks up his dribble, needs some help again. Here's Schneider, now 14 to shoot. Ball poked out of the hands of Schneider. He gets it back. Nielsen comes for a screen. Schneider on the crossover, gets to the basket, easily lays it up and in for 2. Another drive by Miles Schneider and another 2 points for the Bulldogs, 55-47. Becker steps to his right, launches on a 3, no good. Nielsen with a rebound. Oh, he gets hammered by Gilster. That'll be the 4th foul on the Eagles. 4th foul on Gilster. Shane coming back in, Crabtree out with 2:21 to go here in the 4th. Bulldogs up 55-47. Full court pressure again by the Eagles. Skip pass across the court finds Sims, and now Veenhoff. Shane into the front court. Shane through traffic, stops, bounce passes out for Schneider. Back between the circles to Sims. Henry sees an opening, drives baseline, easy lay-in for Henry Veenhoff. 2 more for the sophomore, lead back to 10. 57-47, under 2 to play here in the 4th. Here comes the hot shooting freshman Knobloch. Knobloch poked away by Schneider. Miles really on top of him. Knobloch trying to get away. A blocking foul be called on Miles. Foul on Miles, his 3rd personal, just the 2nd on Madison here in the 4th quarter with 1:48 to go. Chargers bring Gilster out. Sioux Falls Lutheran basketball. Inbounding right in front of their bench. Into the hands of Becker, guarded by Shane. Becker drives, Shane poked it away, Becker gets it back, ball's loose, picked up by Nielsen. Schneider is the one that finally poked it free for good. Shane spins on Becker now, sprints his way to the block, and called for a travel. Coach White saying we can slow. We don't have to go that quickly on the offensive side. 10-point lead, 90 seconds to play. Bulldogs can take some time. Here's Becker. Stepping to his left. Becker gets to the free throw line. Leaves it off last second. We've got to wave it off. They're going to call a foul on Shane. Yes, and that's it for Shane Veenhoff. He'll foul out with 1:21 to go. $14 tonight for Shane as he fouls out. And Cummins will check in to replace him here with 1:21 remaining. 3rd foul on Madison in the 4th. And Coach Becker and the Eagles will take a timeout. 1:21 left to go here in the 4th. 10-point Bulldog lead. Back in a moment on KJAM.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volga. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
Improve your oral health by visiting Madison Family Dental. At Madison Family Dental, they help improve smiles of their patients by offering many dental services, including general and kids dentistry, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, and implant dentistry. Whether it's for a checkup, teeth cleaning, crowns, fillings, root canal, wisdom teeth extraction, dentures, implants, or teeth whitening, Madison Family Dental can help. Schedule an appointment today by calling 256-2670 or visit MadisonFamDental.com.
It is Eagle basketball here with 1:21 to go. They trail the Bulldogs of Madison by 10 as we're back underway following the timeout here from the MDL broadcast booth. Inbounds comes to Moeller. Hands it off to Knobloch. Double team to the corner. Henry knocks it away briefly. Knobloch kicks it outside. Here's Mathis getting into the paint. He'll fade away from about 10 feet. Shot no good. Rebound Nielsen for the Bulldogs. With 1:04 to go, Henry now just needs to get it into the front court. They lob it ahead for Nielsen, and he will hold and wait for reinforcements. Time on Madison's side. Let's see if the Eagles come and foul. They do. They foul Henry, and that will send Henry to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. 54 seconds remaining, trying to expand on a 10-point lead. $17 points tonight for Henry Veenhoff. And the first free throw is up and off the back of the iron, no good. Foul was on Rowan Becker, his third personal. And one more Henry Veenhoff free throw on the way, and he hits on the back end. 11-point Madison lead now. As Becker crosses the timeline around the screen. Top of the key, it'll be Matthews firing a 3 and connecting. His second from downtown, 8-point lead. Inbounds pass stolen away. Chargers in the corner, Knobloch, a 3, no good. Rebound Schneider for Madison, and then he got fouled. And that'll walk us to the other end to shoot 2. Whew. If that 3 had gone down, it would have got real interesting real fast. As it is, 33 and a half seconds to go yet here in the fourth, and Madison still with an 8-point lead. And Miles Schneider can get it back to double digits if he hits both. Free throw is up and good. 7 points tonight for the Bulldogs senior. Inserted back into the starting lineup in the last game for Madison against Del Rapids. Drops this one through here. And back to a 10-point Madison lead. 60-50 now with 30 seconds to go. Becker into the front court. Here's Borg. Borg back steps for a deep 3. Good. Wow. Sam Borg hits that one from T, and it's 60-53. Cummins into the front court. Throws it ahead. Finds Sims, and Sims gets fouled. And that will send Ethan to the line with 13 seconds to go here. Bulldogs by 7. Probably a safe lead the way it is, but it'd be nice to get a couple of points here from the line for Ethan Sims, just to make everybody breathe a little bit easier. Free throw by Sims is up and no good. Double-digit effort tonight for Ethan, 10 points. One more free throw on the way here. And that one drops through. 61-53 Bulldogs. 12 seconds to go now. Eagles, ball knocked away by Henry, out of bounds off the Bulldogs, but that took about 5 seconds off the clock, and that's really all Madison needed to do there. Even if the Eagles get a three-pointer here. Drive inside by Borg. He'll get a lay-in for 2. But it comes as time expires. And Madison snaps a 3-game losing streak with a 61-55 win over the Sioux Falls Lutheran Eagles here in Sioux Falls. Coming up, it is your F&M Co-op Oil post-game show next on KJAM and AmazingMadison.com.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
Bulldog fans, are you ready to level up your fitness? Anytime Fitness has a brand new home at 112 North Egan Avenue with 24/7 access, upgraded equipment, coaching support, and a community that pushes you to be your best. It's a perfect place for Bulldog athletes, students, and fans to train. Whether you're chasing PRs or just starting your fitness journey, we're here to help you stay strong all season long. Stop in for a tour or message us to join the pack. Anytime Fitness, proud to support our Bulldog community.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the floral shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the floral shop in Madison. Visit the floral shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Back here at Sioux Falls Lutheran High School, your final score. It's the Madison Bulldogs with a 61-55 win over the Eagles of Sioux Falls Lutheran. Bulldogs had a lead for most of the game tonight, but it was never easy. Madison went up by 9 in the early stages of the second quarter, only to see the Eagles come back, take a 4-point lead of their own. Bulldogs in the final minute able to take a tie game and turn it into a 5-point lead at halftime. Bulldogs aided by some outstanding first-half free throw shooting. Madison went 12 of 11 from the line in the first 16 minutes tonight. Third quarter, Madison immediately brought it back to a double-digit lead, got it as high as 14. Then late in the third, three-point shooting again from Sioux Falls Lutheran. Bulldogs go back up by double digits midway through the fourth. The Eagles get it back to a 4-point game before Madison finally extends the lead, hits some free throws down the stretch, and wins this one 61-55. A lot of big three-point shooting in just spurts for Sioux Falls Christian. Sam Borg finishes with a team-high 16 points for the Eagles tonight. Drew Knobloch had 12, hitting 4 from downtown. Rowan Becker at 11, 7 for Owen Gilster, 6 for Cade Matthews. Abbott Moeller had 3 for the Eagles. Leading scorer in the game, Henry Vienoff, and he didn't do it from downtown tonight. That was good to see. He hit a 3 early, but he wasn't forcing anything, and he really was making an effort to work it inside, be patient, get to the block, just get to that little, quick turnaround jumper. He's got the size at 6'3", but he's so strong and can elevate so high that if he gets you inside of that block, unless he's going against someone that's 6'7", 6'8", they just really don't stand a good chance of defending him well. And he goes off for 18 points tonight. Shane Vienoff had 14 for the Bulldogs before fouling out, 11 for Ethan Sims, 8 for Miles Schneider tonight, 6 for Nolan Nielsen. Brody Cummins and Nolan Fisher each had 2 for the Bulldogs in tonight's win. And again, a win that stops a 3-game losing streak and improves Madison to 5-5 on the season. And what is going to continue to be a busy week here for the Bulldogs. Thursday, Madison is back at home taking on the Pipestone Arrows. Thursday night at 7:30. Then Saturday in the middle school gym as part of the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash, Madison will take on Rapid City Christian. That's a 2 o'clock scheduled start time. I think it's the third game of the day at the middle school gym on Saturday for the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash. This season officially now halfway done for Madison, as this was their 10th game of the year, 5-5. They're going to play a lot of games now through the end of February. So buckle up, Bulldogs. They get the win, 61-55 tonight. So that's going to do it for our F&M Co-op Oil post-game show, brought to you by the F&M in Madison, a proud Bulldog sports sponsor. Rely on them for all of your fuel needs at the F&M Co-op Oil in Madison. 61-55, Bulldog boys with the win. We'll talk to you Thursday night in Madison against Pipestone. Until then, for everyone at KJAM Sports, I'm Matt Gross. Thank you for listening. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night.